Hello guys, thank you so much for joining me in this fabulous Fabular journey. I have enjoyed playing this game a lot, but I have not played it in a very long time. I've forgotten about it mostly because it has not been receiving updates. No news have come out about this game until yesterday, when they actually announced that it's receiving a huge content update. And that's exactly what this game needs. And in the next 20 minutes I will be showing you the state of the game so far. I will be making another video about this one after the big content update because I want to review it actually. I have high hopes for this game, and at the end of the video I will be giving my opinion on what the game needs, on the direction that the game should take, because I have a pretty good idea of what it is lacking. So let's start the journey. This is the throne room. They are basically your advisors. That's meta progression, which I will be covering later on. Here you can choose your ship. For now there's only 2 of them. You have to unlock the Manticore, which I have already done, but today we will be focusing on the Paladin. He's the more balanced one. He's not only attack, only defense, while the Manticore is pretty niche. You have to play a certain way with that one, and I have not yet finished the game with the Manticore. The game does have quite a decent story. Basically, the king has been usurped and you are the prince trying to restore peace to the kingdom. The combat is pretty straightforward. You can attack in melee, you can attack in range, and you can block. It has a perfect parry, just like this. Whoa! I do not remember that enemy. No, I do not. What's up with you, buddy? It might look easy. Honestly, the first time I've seen the game, it was on YouTube. And I thought, why is the dude struggling so much? They're just 3 enemies. How can it be that hard? Well, it is hard. The flying system, sometimes it can hinder you. I mean, I like the difficulty that it poses, but some people may not. And that's everybody's right to an opinion. While you travel the map, that's very much like Faster Than Light, you will be encountering different characters that give you different missions. You can choose to help them or not, and that will set you in a certain path. The decisions are not necessarily really meaningful, but oh my god, I'm being overwhelmed. But sometimes deciding not to help can actually be better, because you have to pay a little bit of attention to the text. You may fall into a trap. The world is pretty treacherous in this game. Not everybody has honest intentions. And I do wish that you will be checking this game out for yourself. It's quite amazing. And I do see a lot of potential in it. There are the issues that I'm going to be talking about at the end of the video, but they're nothing that really takes away a lot from the game. At this moment I enjoy it as it is, but I've played it for, let's say, about 100 hours. I've done everything that can be done, maybe except for winning with a Manticore. And I feel like I did not have enough incentive to keep playing. The replayability is pretty limited. It does have different weapons that you can equip, different shields, but most of them do not feel different enough. Some of them are extremely strong, some of them are extremely weak. And in this video I will be trying to show you as much diversity as I can. Because what you're seeing right now is just the basic character. As we go along, we will be upgrading the ship. As you can see, after every fight we do receive items. Sadly, this item can only be used by the Manticore, so we will be selling this one at the shop. This is meta currency, which is really not relevant. I've bought everything that can be bought. But this is the shop. This is the only way you can regain your lost health. Once this goes to 0, one of your health bars is gone. There are different weapons. I will be showing you this one. Let's actually just buy it. Actually, let's also buy a new ranged weapon. I have not actually played with too many ranged weapons. Let's sell this one, let's buy this one. Here you have the inventory. You can replace your weapons and you can add passive modules to your ship. This gives me 10% bonus melee damage, and that's great. Melee is the main way you're going to deal damage, because in order to get ammo for your ranged weapon, you need to kill enemies, you need energy. You cannot just spam ranged damage, and I will show you exactly why. Let's actually fight the boss so I can do that right away. As you can see, the change is aesthetic as well. You can actually see everything you do on your ship. Against this boss, perfect parrying is quite significant. When you take off one of his health chunks, Alright, this is a cool weapon. I did not remember this one. When you take off one of his health chunks, he will summon reinforcements. And you can get easily overwhelmed in this game. If they catch you against the terrain, you are done. And damage is pretty brutal. Do not think that just because you have more health bars, that those are going to last. And what you just saw, our swords clashed basically. If you attack the enemy at the same time he attacks you, you both get stunned. And most of the time, that's for their advantage. You'd think that stunning the enemy helps you out, it does not at all, because they stun you as well. And there is more of them than there is of you. Oh, that was close. Oh, my ranged weapon was charging up. Has a pretty long cooldown. And my shield is gone. But the shield, unlike your health, does regenerate after each fight. And you do have to take care of the timing as well, because check this out. If I hold click, I charge up my special attack, but if I do not release the second that beep comes, it does not go all out. Oh, I forgot that. I've already forgotten that I do not have the shield. If I click, right when that light flickers on the ship, it actually does a special attack. Oh, once again, I already forgot that I do not have a shield. Getting behind the enemies is the best way to kill them. Whew. Usually it's not that hard. Usually I breeze through this boss. This time, I was not paying enough attention, I have to admit. And just do not take this game lightly. You're going to die. A lot. Especially the fact that I have a lot of meta currency used. My ship is pretty upgraded. So the game is not as hard as it will be for you when you just start off. And one thing that I absolutely despise: damage on contact. These enemies just charge towards you and they continuously damage you. Oh, close, close. While they are near you. This does not do as much damage as it seems. It looks way more powerful than it is. Whoa! He has the same kind of weapons that I do. I should be careful. Yep, 3 waves. This one has 3 waves. Yes, you can knock enemies to the side with well-placed shots. Not all weapons knock enemies away the same way. Since this is an axe, it has way more stopping power. And as you can see from last fight, my shield is fully regenerated, but my health is not. Trying to conserve this, to preserve this little bit of health that I have is crucial. Oh, let's see. Let's actually use this so that I can get a new ranged weapon. I'm not a big fan of this one, of the one that we already have, so let's switch it out. You can do that anytime and it does not cost you anything. One more thing that I do have to show off, I will be showing you that after the fight, is the fact that you can upgrade different aspects of your ship. You can upgrade the amount of items that you can hold, the amount of energy that you have. Whoa. That was intimidating. By the way, you can damage yourself. If you are too close to your own explosions, you will take damage. Can I fire again? Oh, I see how this is. That purple side tells me where the rockets will explode actually. They do not really explode on contact, from what I could tell. As I said, I have not played this game for about 1 year. Since I've played and replayed everything it has 10 times over. That's why I'm also a little bit rusty right now. Yeah, let's put my theory to the test. Where are the enemies? Usually you get a red arrow pointing towards where the next enemy is. Yep. It exploded where the laser ended. And the longer you hold it, the further it goes. That's awesome. Oh, so this helps me with certain events happening on the map. Oh, I'm really glad that I got fuel for that, because one of the things that people have been complaining about, and rightfully so, is the fact that fuel is pretty rare. So if you intend on exploring the map a lot, even though the difficulty increases with every exploration, you may die. And not because you can't handle the fights, but because you start taking damage if you have no fuel. That's pretty nasty. They do have to think of a way to make not having fuel less punishing, less guaranteed death. Because if you're careful enough, yeah, you can bypass it. You can actually not run out of fuel. But you want to explore, obviously. You want to explore the map as much as you can, but some runs, the RNG in some runs just does not allow you to do so. Oh, I have no energy. I wanted to use the missiles, but I have no energy. And I just took contact damage. And that's reasonable, because sometimes you take contact damage, but only if you move fast towards the enemies. You see, I'm pushing against this, but I'm not receiving any. Oh, let's focus for a second. That's insane. That's absolutely insane. So yeah, as I was saying, you can take contact damage, but only if you move fast. If I just... This is the end screen, you cannot take damage right now. But if I move fast enough towards an object, I will be taking damage. Oh, this is the perfect time for me to show you how upgrading the ship works. You can choose different paths: speed, power, and capacity. I will be choosing capacity so that I can add one more item. 15% damage bonus for ranged weapons. It adds up. 15% does not sound like much, but when you fill those out, it adds up. Usually I do focus on melee damage. I do go for power. But this time I will be trying to go more for variety, though I usually do not advise so. Because money is pretty limited. Even though the number seems high, the cost is high as well. And for upgrades to be significant, you have to go pretty far down the upgrade tree. Oh, I did not pay enough attention, and that cost me a life. And by a life, I did not mean a health point, I meant a life. I have no life. This game is my life for now. Oh, pretty close, pretty close. I almost ran into those. Right, next wave. Oh, he stole my energy. Pretty hard to keep them at bay with such a short-ranged weapon. But I'm using the not fully synchronized attack so that I can increase my range, as you can see. Because even though this one looks awesome and deals a lot of damage, the range is actually shorter. The graphic might look huge, but it's not. The hitbox is not that big. Let's use those. Oh, I could have actually sold my items here. Let's go for fights, because I'm really not interested in meta currency. As I've said, I've unlocked everything, so I do not care about that. I want fights and shops. I'm so happy that I killed that dude in one shot. As you can see, you can only get energy after you kill enemies, or if you have certain upgrades on your ship after you meet certain criteria. Let's say if you perfect parry, for example, you can get 1 energy when you perfect parry. Oh my god, the rockets are just insane. Oh. just as I was talking about it. And I do not remember this honestly, but I think that you have to kill enemies with melee damage in order for them to drop the energy. But do not believe me on that, I do have to test it myself. Oh, this is basically for movement on the map. I will not be taking that. I will be going to the shop. Alright, let's sell this. I like the axes way better. Let's actually buy 1 life back. I do not remember what this is, and I will... Oh, this one cannot perfect block, but it has a lot of health points. I like perfect blocking. I like challenging myself with that because just feels better. Just feels better. As you can see, every upgrade here is pretty significant. But I will not be getting into that right now, because I would like you to explore all of that yourself. It's pretty fun finding new stuff in this game. And you can see that I'm always choosing the first option with the bosses, because when you first encounter them, you actually have the option to talk to them. They can teach you way more about the world, about why everything is the way it is. Oh. I cannot be running into those. Those enemies are by far the most annoying ones, the ones that grapple you. I did not consent to that. I did not consent to that. Oh my god, he dragged me off the screen. Honestly, that should not be a thing. Enemies should not attack you that accurately from across the screen. Ooh, I got cornered. Oh, that's a lot of damage. I took a lot of damage. Before he recharges, let's actually... Oh, no. I want to take 1 health chunk from him before his weapon recharges. Yeah. Oh, itchy nose, itchy nose, itchy nose. Oh, sorry. Oh my god. I'm getting overwhelmed a little bit. Well, I'd say that a little bit is an understatement. 2 of my health chunks, boom, gone. Yes, you can indeed use enemies as shields. You can put them between yourself and the ranged enemies, and there is friendly fire for them, but there is no damage. They block the shots, but they do not block the damage. Which is honestly unfortunate, because I think that they should also block the damage. That was significant. Oh god. Basically rockets. Oh my god, those are boss melters. If you can hit the boss with every rocket, that's amazing. Once again, keeping those at bay is not easy. I will be focusing this down. I do not care if I lose more health. Woo! This fight is way tougher than it looks, believe me. Alright, I gained 1 health back. Let's bring this one to full as well. I'm lacking in items. Honestly, I need a shop. I need something better. But it seems like I do not have the money either. Yikes. No way I can spare fuel. No way. I'm sorry, mate, whoever you are. You are on your own. Aren't we all on our own? One may argue that, well, that's on us. We should be surrounded. Oh my god, did that explosion hit me? That we should be surrounding ourselves with meaningful people, with people who are with us. But in the end, I'd say we're mostly by ourselves. Or at least I like it that way. I'm not a very social person. I'm quite an introvert. No, I have to avoid those. That's poison. The enemies, they are tougher than I remembered. Oh, that hurt. Yes, they are way tougher. I mean, the difficulty ramps up a lot in the third stage. Basically, the first two are tutorials compared to this. See, almost a whole heart gone in the first fight. It did not even have a gimmick, it was just a regular fight. That's not easy. Alright, let's get some upgrades. Replenish 40% of the maximum shown in Rubicon. No, I do not need this. I want to go to the shop, I want to sell everything, and I'm going to buy more health, actually. Let's sell this, let's sell this. Those were rockets, but way weaker than what I have. And fuel. I will be staying with one less health, but I don't mind it. Honestly, I like the idea of actually I'm going to take damage. I'm not lucky. I do like the idea of having to be way more careful about what I do in fights. No talking, just killing. I'm a big fan of Warhammer 40k. This moment just reminded me of Rogel Dorn when he said to Sanguinius, I think. They were talking and he just said, no, I don't wanna talk, I'll just kill you. That was one of the most badass moments I've ever seen in my life. And if you are not a Warhammer fan, what are you doing? No judgment, to each their own, but what are you doing? Those enemies are annoying because they throw those and you cannot perfect parry it. Oh, we have a charger. Quite hard to hit. Oh my god, I only took one of his health chunks. Let's go! He's dead. No, he's the one who repairs them. He's annoying. He's really annoying. In this game, always focus the ranged guys. They can do you most harm. The melee guys, yeah, they can overwhelm you, but while you're distracted and you think you're doing good, you're dodging, you're blocking, suddenly you get a laser to the face. Nobody wants a laser to the face. No, I do not want to use that now. Oh, see exactly what I've been previously talking about. Running out of fuel. I do hope that this fight will give me some fuel. Who this? Actually, I've reached the boss. I did not pay enough attention. I did not know that this was the boss. This is, for now, I'm going to say for now, the final boss of the game. And it's tough. As I've mentioned, I've only beaten him when I received something really powerful. As those missiles are. My shields, yeah, I should have focused on better shielding. Because I'm getting my ass kicked. Oh, but that dude will just... And my shield is almost gone. And his is back on. Ooh, tough. I'm really sorry if I'm not talking much right now. This is not easy. And these do spawn indefinitely. They will continue spawning as long as the boss is here. Actually, as long as those hangars are alive. Each one of them has a separate health chunk. As you could see there, the enemy fired way further ahead, because it actually knows the way you're moving, it knows how fast you're moving, and it's going to shoot that way. So when it starts shooting, just change direction. Oh, but it's so hard. I do not have the reach for these guys. I really have to tank some damage, and as you can see, being cornered is brutal. Oh my god, 3 of my health chunks just gone. I'm on my last health. I'm not doing it this time, guys. I'm really not doing it. Oh, damn. I'm so dead. So dead. And the laser is coming. Those cannot hit me, they just hit the red circles. After you kill a certain amount of its pieces, it pulls up new weapons. You're not getting off that easily. And that's repelling me. And I'm dead. This is intense, guys. Trust me. So, as I've mentioned, I do have a thing or two to say about this game. Yeah, there are different weapons. Yeah, the ships do feel different. The Manticore is really different. It's not different enough. The ships are different, but the weapons themselves are not too different from each other. You've noticed that I've been using the axes. They have that special move, but they're the same as the sword, as the flail, as the maces. They just have a bit of a different range. The synchronized move is a bit different. It's not enough to keep players engaged, and I think that's what this game needs. More variety. Something that keeps players coming back. I want to see ranged weapons interacting with melee weapons. Or I want to see special abilities. I want to see more shield modifiers. I want you to see explosions when you do a perfect block. Things like that. But I am waiting for the next content update, and I do think that that will resolve most of those issues. The issue about fuel, well, you can just go around that, but exploring the map is fun. I would say that it does not hinder the game, but it makes some situations less fun. I do hope that this video has sparked your interest for this game. Wishlist it. What have you got to lose? Just look at it from time to time, see if it goes in the direction that you want it to go. And thank you so much for watching this. I appreciate you so much. Leave a like, leave a comment, tell me what I should do next. I would like to make challenge videos of this game. Let me know if that would be of interest to you, and I do hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye!